Welcome back to the FM Garage. My name is Mike Usry, but today you can call me Santa's little helper because we're going to be talking about the 10 easy stocking stuffer ideas that we have for either you or the Miata nerd in your life that you need to fill up their stocking. So these are all ideas that you can get for less than $50 US. Very easy, very simple. We're going to cover them in a very quick manner, so that way, if you're not a Miata person, we hopefully won't bore you too much. All right, number one, we have a brand new product. This is a oil filler funnel. So it looks kind of like a UFO or something funny right now, but what this is that it's a two-piece kind of tool. You unscrew this, and this threaded portion actually threads into your valve cover. So that way, when you thread it in, it's stable. It won't move around, so that way when you pour in your oil, you hopefully don't slosh it all over the top and onto your valve cover and down your engine. It has this nifty little base. You screw it back into the base. That way, when you set it down, it's upright. It doesn't spill oil all over your countertop, and it'll actually catch it a little bit too, so that way you can clean it up. Easy peasy. So if you don't have this in your toolbox already, what are you doing? Come on, great product. Number two on our list is an easy one. You don't even have to work on your own Miata to enjoy this. We have key tags. So these key tags feature your favorite generation of Miata, NA, NB, NC, and D. Whatever you own or whatever you want, we've got it for you. These are also 3D printed on our Markforged printers that use a carbon fiber reinforced nylon material, so it is not only a little bit flexible, but actually pretty hard to bend and break in general. So you can sit on these, you can abuse them, and they just keep on going. Number three on our list are going to be some door bushings. Another 3D printed part that we have. These are actually functional. These go on your car. This will suit NA, NB, NC, and ND Miatas. They all use the same style door bushings. And it's as simple as two little bolts. That's what these holes are. These bolt into the car, so that way when the door shuts, it keeps the door very solidly located. If you have an older car, it helps to cut down on some of the noise and rattles in your door. So this is a great upgrade for the older cars, but is still a significant upgrade in that door rigidity, even for the newer cars. Option number four. This is a really easy one of my favorites on the table today. These are the FM Delrin shift knobs. So these are a hard plastic. It's made of Delrin. Does have a metal insert that's threaded. It is also a slight bit of weight at the end of the threaded insert. So it feels nice in your hand. It's got a good throw, good feel, good weight. It is slightly taller than a factory or most of the factory shift knobs, so it does give you just a little bit more leverage. But the thing I like about it the most is that it's completely smooth. There aren't any logos or any sharp edges or anything like that, so it feels very natural in the palm of your hand when you go to shift gears. Easy 5-minute or less installation as well. It just threads on. No set screws, no funny business. Another really awesome tool that we like to use a lot, this is number 5 on our ID list, is the FM jack adapter. So if you have one of those, either a cheap jack or even some of the more expensive floor jacks don't have an insert for that cup. So this does require at least a 3-inch cup for where the floor jack lifts on the car to be able to sit into that groove. This is a 3-inch base. But once you stick this on your floor jack, now you can lift up on the car on the pinch weld and not have to worry about the pinch weld bending or folding over. So this will work for all 4 generations of Miata. The later NCs and NDs, they do have some plastic cladding on the side, so you won't be able to lift from the middle, but you can still lift at the normal jacking points on the car that Mazda intended. If you have an earlier car, you can actually lift from right in the middle, so that way you can lift the whole passenger side or driver side all at one time without having to do individual corners. Simple to use, should be in your toolbox if it isn't already. Number 6. Another handy tool that we like. This is another 3D printed product. This is our Ninja tool. Should be pretty obvious just looking at it, right? So this little guy is for NAs and NBs. He will fit in between the cam gears, your intake and exhaust cam gear on your engine, and hold them in place. So if you are trying to do a timing belt job and you want to be able to hold those cam gears in the same position before you pull the belt off, so that way when you go to put the new belt on, you don't have to struggle with moving the cam gears around, this little Ninja holds them in place for you. Really easy, it slips right in. Since it's made of this carbon fiber infused nylon material from our Markforged printers, it's also incredibly strong. Now, strong enough to be able to torque down the bolts for the cam gear sprockets on, again, any of the 1990 through 2005 engines that it fits with. It's not strong enough to do a crank bolt, unfortunately. That's too much for even our printers to handle. Don't try the crank bolt. We've got a different crank bolt tool for that purpose. Really handy. Don't have to use any kind of 3-wrench setup. You just slide this guy in and go. Number 7, this is another really easy thing to do. Great stocking stuffer idea because it's so simple, but this is a washer nozzle for your windshield wiper fluid sprayers. Now this little plastic piece, it replaces the factory washer nozzle directly. Now, why is this special? These guys have a different spray pattern. Instead of the factory spray patterns, it's just 2 little streams, just kind of spits out and it gets, sort of on the windshield. These have a fan spray pattern, so they actually cover a much wider area of your windscreen to get it all sprayed down, so that way your windshield wipers can actually do something with that fluid. Easy 5-minute install. You pull the old ones out, you plug the new ones in. If for whatever reason your washer fluid hoses that go up to these nozzles are broken or cracked or whatever, don't have them, we do have replacement kits for those as well if you need them. Now, option 8, this is a really nice one if you just want to improve the livability of your car. If you spend a lot of time in your car, this is a great option to be able to make it more comfortable, just in general. And it doesn't require any, well, it requires a little bit of effort, really pretty minimal. What this is a boom mat or a sound insulation kit from DEI. So these little patches are cut out for you. You don't have to use any kind of special shears or anything. They're already pre-cut for what you need. You pull off the door covers of your car, and this does apply to all generations of Miata. And then you peel off the backing for these guys. It's got a plastic backing. And then you apply these to the inside of your doors. And what that does is it prevents your doors from acting like a big stretched drum skin and making this booming reverberating noise. So if you want to do just a little bit of work, you don't have to pull out your carpet, you don't have to pull out your seats, you don't have to do all that kind of stuff like you would on a full installation. We do have that if you want to do the full kit, but this is an easy one you can do in probably a half hour, maybe 45 minutes. Makes a big difference to the sound quality of your speakers, as well as just cutting down on the general drone while driving down the highway. Great installation, easy to do, and bang for the buck is definitely high on this particular item. Next on our list we have are some LED options. Now this is a pretty big thing. Actually, we didn't realize it was going to be as large as it is. These LEDs, we have options from Diode Dynamics, we have Morimoto, we have GTR lighting. So we've got a little bit of everything to suit your car, whether you want to do headlights, if you want to do turn signals, running lights, parking lights, dome lights, you name it, we've got you covered. It's a pretty wide range, and of course there are different bulbs for different applications, and the prices will vary quite a bit. This comes with a caveat that some of them, or at least if you get multiples of them, may be over 50 bucks. But if you want to start with a good upgrade just for visibility's sake, that you want to upgrade your turn signals or your brake lights just to see how you like LEDs, that modern look, and the brightness that you get from them as well, this is a good place to start if you just want to dip your toes in to see how you like it. If all of these parts don't do it for you, our 2022 calendar should. So last on our list, number 10, are the 2022 calendars. These are good for, of course, all of 2022. You would hope with a calendar, right? Now, the fun thing about these is that they do feature lots of FM cars as well as a few other bonus cars. But this photography, most of which is done by our own Travis Ingram, will have kind of a hero shot to it that we also will have additional pictures and information when you scan the QR code that's up in the corner. So if you want to know more about what products or what we've done to certain cars, you scan the code, you can learn a lot more about the car and more pictures that are available if we've got more on whichever car that it is that you're looking for. Great stocking stuffer, goes well with any kind of automotive memorabilia. Along with any of these parts, if you order any of these tidbits, we also have free stickers. So these stickers, as long as we have them in stock, which we try to keep them on hand, they will come with any order that we ship out physical parts. These are the newest stickers. They always change a little bit. Every run is a little bit different, featuring different cars, different colors, different designs. So We try not to repeat ourselves too much just to keep things interesting, but you can get a free sticker or two with your order. Now, if this doesn't tickle your bits, we do have options. We have gift certificates. If you don't know what to get, if the Miata nerd in your life is so nerdy that you don't even understand what they're talking about, just get them a gift certificate. We have gift certificate values all the way up to $2,000, so if they've been a really good boy or girl, you can get them whatever they want, or a lot of whatever they want. Values from $50 all the way up to $2,000. Gift certificates, really easy, and we email that certificate directly to them. You don't even have to sign a postcard. It's that easy. Links to all of these products in the description down below. If you have any questions about these, of course, check out the product listings first, but you can give us a ring if you need help or just need some suggestions beyond what we've offered here. We would be glad to help. Now, don't forget, we will be closed starting the 23rd of December. So get your orders in now, because if you wait too long, your parts won't get shipped out before Christmas, and that will make you or your Miata-loving friend very sad. So thanks again. We appreciate your time and your attention throughout this video. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. We've got our contact information down below. Otherwise, we hope that you have a very happy holiday season, and we will see you next time.